I think if we did interview him, he should be on The Breakfast Club because The Breakfast Club was his, two biggest looks. But I was like, you know what? Let me talk to everybody else to see, because I'm not too sure how I feel about that.
Mm-hmm. Right. I got a similar call, and they asked me, would I be willing to do it? I said, I don't think I want to do it.
Tell me why you wouldn't do it.
The reason is this, right? Now, I feel like with Tekashi 6ix9ine, I feel like he used his gang affiliation and all that to benefit himself. Right? First he came out, he was allegedly a Crip, then he was allegedly a Blood, and he was talking crazy all the line for clout and for people to stream his music, and it worked. The young man made great music. He's actually a good kid. Like, I sat down and spoke to him a couple of times. My kids, he's taking pictures with my kids, great kid. But he used the streets and used gang affiliation to make himself hot. And then when it backfired, because of course you're not going to be able to use something without somebody getting in your pocket and doing street activities, when it didn't necessarily work for you, then you decided to tell on everybody that you was just riding on. Yeah. All those hits that you allegedly did and all those things that you allegedly did, now it didn't work for you. So now what do? You turn on everybody, you get released, and you're rewarded for it. I just don't necessarily think it's a message that I want to do. I mean, I don't want to promote to kids that, you go wild and do some stupid ish and then you just tell on the people you done and then all of a sudden you come out and can put out records and it's all cool. I just don't. It's kind of like a drug dealer. You're a drug dealer. You sell drugs. Another drug dealer robs you. You can't call the police.
Yeah, I mean, for me, man, I'm not even necessarily the street aspect of it. I'll tell you why it is. For me, I don't think we should do it. Like, when we sit down with someone, it has to either entertain or educate or possibly both. Would it be entertaining? I'm sure it would be.
It would be.
But I think it could absolutely send the wrong message. Just a lot of miseducation in that 6ix9ine situation. Like you said, Tekashi was out here wilding, pretending to be a gang member. He was ordering hits on people. We told him he would either end up in jail or dead. He got hit with a bunch of charges. He went to jail. He snitched on everybody. We all know that story.
Correct.
Now it's rumors he may be coming home. It doesn't feel like it's been any accountability, okay, on his part. And it would be irresponsible of us to empower that dysfunction. It's the same dysfunction that the label has invested money in. They already trying to set up interviews. And I don't want to be a part of any of that because it feels to me like the label is just trying to capitalize off this situation the same way they were trying to.
Oh, hell yeah.
They were capitalizing off him running around and wilding.
Right.
And now they're continuing to capitalize off this kid's dysfunction. I think that's whack. Not to mention when I ask people why we should interview 6ix9ine, people's only response is because it gets YouTube views. That's not a good enough reason for me.
Yeah, we passed YouTube views. We passed the needing of YouTube views or money. We don't need that. We're good.
I was going to say, everybody's weighing in on it. Don't you want to hear what he has to say in response? Since we talk about giving people a platform when you discuss them. And what about if there is a story of redemption here? What about if there is a lesson to be learned for people? You don't know what it is yet.
Well, talking about that's a good point. See, that young man has a target on his back right now, and I'm sure there's people who want to kill him. He needs to come home and figure out his life. He needs to figure out who he is as a man before he jumps back into the character of 6ix9ine. Daniel Hernandez has to do some soul searching before he gets back into the character of 6ix9ine. And until he does that, I don't think I want any parts of it. So I do agree with Angela Yee on that aspect because the label don't give a damn. The label just want to grab him, put him back out there, get him to start making music again, and start making some money, start getting some return on their investment. They don't care about Daniel Hernandez, the person. Daniel Hernandez, the person, absolutely needs to hold himself accountable. He needs to take some responsibility for his actions, and he needs to figure his life out.
This could be a good lesson for kids who are trying to go down a similar path. He's not the first person to have done this. He won't be the last.
Well, let's see how he comes out.
That's my whole thing because, I mean, everybody changes when they're in jail at first.
Yes.
They change. But now when you get out and you can't do the certain things that you do, now we see how that really affects you. If you stand your ground and say, you know what, I'm a changed person, that old person wasn't me, or do you conform to, damn, I got to pay my bills. I got to pay the security bill.
Yes.
I got to start doing
maybe
this.
Maybe he'll join Sunday service and he won't curse anymore. And he'll
right. Listen, I don't know. I don't know how the young man's gonna come home. I know that he's got 24/7, 365-day security. In order to do that, you're gonna have to sell some records. And guess what? I don't think people want no nice 6ix9ine. No holier than thou 6ix9ine. Okay, they want that wild ass, crazy ass guy that we knew before he went into jail. And I think that's eventually what he'll return to. But we don't know. We got to see.
All right, so let's go to the phone lines. We got Cray on the line. Cray, good morning.
It's Freddie P, not Craig.
Hi, Freddie P.
Freddie P, this is Cray. But what's up, bro? What do you think about, should we interview Tekashi 6ix9ine?
First of all, good morning to all three of y'all.
First of all, yes.
Secondly, Secondly, I don't think y'all should give him the opportunity to come up there and get nothing, no parts of his story. Don't nobody really want to hear nothing he got to say in the first place. I don't even know what part y'all thought that it was cool for him to. I don't understand. No, he's a rat. He shouldn't get the opportunity to come up there and say nothing.
Okay.
He doesn't want to come up here either. He fears for his life, so they would want to do it at an undisclosed location.
Nah, we'd have to do it
and
here.
I'm definitely not doing that.
We'd have to do it here. Hello, who's this?
It's King Mir.
Hey, what's up, bro? We're talking, should we interview Tekashi 6ix9ine?
I think you should. Charlamagne got some explaining to do and maybe a little, working out to do. Charlamagne set himself up for this one.
They might want that one-on-one for that.
Why don't y'all understand hyperbole or hyperbole?
Hyperbole.
Because when Biggie was out here saying he wanted to sleep with RuPaul over Escape, nobody cared. All right? When Biggie said he would suck, you look so good, I'll suck on your daddy's y'all understood that as hyperbole. But when I say it, y'all want me to hold myself to that bet.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, yo, this is Cam from 757.
What's up, 757? We're asking Tekashi, if he comes home tomorrow, should we interview him?
Yeah.
So you got
Okay, thanks.
All right.
You're going to be lonely a long time, bro.
I could tell he's a fan of Tekashi.
Use your words.
He just said, yeah.
Use your words. Hello, who's this?
Yeah.
Jonathan.
Hey, what's up, man? We're asking if Tekashi comes home tomorrow, should we interview him?
Man, I think y'all should.
Why?
It's going to be man, first off, Charlamagne knows him something off the bat.
Oh,
Right.
God.
That's how we got to start the interview.
That's all people care about.
Y'all really want to see this gay porn, huh? That's what I'm starting to realize. I'm starting to realize y'all really want me to 6ix9ine's penis.
Hey.
Yeah, I like gay porn.
Hey, you got to be true to your word, man.
No, I don't, because the word of the day is
is
hyperbole. All right, that's what that
We
was.
just learned that.
Okay, no, I did not just learn that.
I
all
said
right?
we.
I wrote 2 books. I'm a New York Times bestseller. The word of the day is hyperbole. Okay, do you know what hyperbole is?
Nah, I don't.
Hyperbole is when you exaggerate a situation because you were sure that the situation there was no escaping it. All right, First of all, I'm not sucking his. That's the moral of the story.
Don't have to just say that. All right. You should have
What's wrong with y'all? What the hell is wrong with y'all
Goodness
people,
gracious.
man? Jesus Christ.
You know those memes where it's like nobody.
800
I'll suck.
585-1051. We're talking Tekashi 6ix9ine. If he comes home tomorrow, should we interview him? That is the question. Call us now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Jeff from Chicago.
Hey, Jeff from the Chi. Should we interview 6ix9ine?
Man, y'all interview him. I don't think y'all should interview him there because, all that stuff that's going on. But, yeah, y'all should interview him, though.
I feel more safe and comfortable here than anywhere else, honestly.
He said, his people said that he wouldn't want to do the interview here because he fears for his life.
Yeah, it's probably not safe.
But I shoot, it's safer here than any
Safer
location.
But not
anywhere.
but everybody knows where here is.
Yeah, but they don't know when he's coming.
They don't know when he's coming. They don't know
Location.
when he's going. There's 6 or 7 different
Exactly.
exits and entrances in this building.
Yeah, but everybody would be outside, see you coming in the building.
They don't know
Then
when
you
he's
gotta
coming.
sign in to come upstairs.
And please believe he's not coming by himself. He's going to have a full security detail team.
I just don't think I don't feel like we should do it because it doesn't feel like it's been any accountability for the way he was out here wilding.
And not only that, I'm sorry. I've had a great year, man. I don't want that negative juju on
I don't
me,
want
man.
that negative energy around me
I'm
either.
just, everything is pretty good. Loving blessings. What does this porta potty guy say? Peace and blessings. Hello, who's this?
Yeah, this is Fraper, man.
What's up, bro? Tekashi 6ix9ine. If he's released tomorrow, should we interview him?
Tekashi 6ix9ine getting interviewed tomorrow.
No.
Oh my God.
I can't.
But that's your fault.
I can't.
Yeah, it's the way you word things.
I can't.
You know people out here taking information like that. Right now, people are going, yo, 6ix9ine gonna be on the breast cut tomorrow if you get up.
Oh my goodness. Hello, who's this?
Sonny from Detroit. Good morning, y'all.
What
Good
up, bro?
morning.
We're asking if Tekashi 6ix9ine gets released, should we interview him?
I think you guys should be the first to interview him.
Why?
Because Charlamagne, that's you?
Yes, this is me.
Uh-oh, here we go. Tell us why.
Charlamagne, I need you to hit him with them questions. I need you to get at him. I need you to ask him those questions that most might not are afraid to ask him.
I don't think
like what questions?
My brother, I don't think there's anything left to ask. Before he went into jail, we told him that he was going to end up in jail or dead if he didn't change his ways. We told him all of this was going to happen.
Everybody told him that. Fat Joe told him that. The thing here is, I think Charlamagne, you need to tell him in a different manner. I think
it's
you
too
know
late.
the way to go around it. I think you know how to not so much embarrass him, but he has to have a teaching moment. At the end of the day, he was a kid. He's a kid. He's not grown folks like us.
That's true.
He got wrapped up. The money came. It came so fast. He just couldn't handle it.
I just feel like it would be irresponsible to empower anything he got going on right now because the label is really investing in this kid's dysfunction. The same way they invested in his dysfunction before he went in, they're investing in it afterwards. And I want Daniel Hernandez to do some soul searching before he gets back into the character of 6ix9ine. And until he does that, I don't think I want any parts of it.
You know, you got to understand from the label, they look at it like this. When he was locked up, he's been locked up for the last year or so. His streams haven't gone down. People are still streaming his music. They're still purchasing and buying his music. Yes,
I ain't see the Spotify thing of 6ix9ine. Did somebody post that?
Still doing good. It's not like he got arrested so people stopped effing with him. They're still streaming his music. So as the label who doesn't care necessarily about our community, they're like, you know what? We're going to invest. We're going to make more money back.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I'll be surprised if they don't put out an album in the next
I
week.
just think there's a lot of interesting things that can be learned from this. We don't know what it is that he's going to say. We don't know what he's learned. We don't know what he's going to be acting like. We have no idea. And maybe it is a story of redemption. Maybe it is a warning to other kids out there.
It's not
maybe it is, I learned my lesson. Maybe the letters that he wrote to the judge, he really feels that way.
I don't believe that. I believe this is one of those times where you said something foul and you just jumped out there and said, I apologize.
You want to get out.
You want to get out of jail.
I'll say whatever I got to say to the judge to get out. But then it's who you are when you get out.
Yeah, I don't know. I got to see.
I mean, he's been through a lot right now. I'm sure that he's had a change of heart on some things. I can't see that you haven't.
Yeah, but why do you
your
have that
family
change of
threatened in danger? You're threatened in danger.
But why do you have that change of
All
heart?
of
You
that
come out and then you can't, feed your family anymore, and you can't pay for your security. Do you go back to
all of that sounds good until them shows ain't selling, till them screams go down, and people realize they don't like night 6ix9ine. Okay, all of that sounds good. Then he turns back into the 6ix9ine that went in. But look, we got to see.
So what's the moral of the story? I mean, if he comes out tomorrow, we got to decide now. There's no we got to see.
No, we don't. I'm going on vacation tomorrow. After tomorrow, I'm tapped out till January 7th. So y'all can be up here by yourself talking to him. All right.
I'm tapped out today. What are you talking about?
Oh, today your last day?
I might be a little sick.
Oh, you got a sick day?
We got sick day.
I was thinking that too. I got a little scratchiness in my throat.
I already did my vacation. I'm rested.
Well, we got rumors on the way.
Yes, let's talk about tips. Imagine you go out, you have an extravagant dinner, it's $500, and you don't leave a tip. Who are they accusing?